everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and today, if it's not already obvious to you, I am doing a grocery haul. So I went to Costco and my favorite Trader Joe's and picked up a bunch of things. I actually haven't gone on a serious grocery trip in a few weeks. It's been a while. I keep going to the grocery stores to kind of grab one or two things, but the staples, all that I really needed to restock on. So this is a humongous haul. So grab some tea, grab some coffee, get a snack, and yeah, if you enjoy grocery hauls, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So I figured we'd start with our Costco items first, get that out of the way, give me a little bit extra room so that I can go through all the Trader Joe items after that. So in no particular order, I will just pick up the first thing I see. Honey. We were all completely out of our honey. This is a raw, unfiltered, local Washington honey with floral notes. So it's got alfalfa, berries, clover, rose, sunflower, eggs. So we go through eggs a lot. It's a great source of protein, and I like to, in the beginning of the week on Sunday, just kind of hard boil a bunch of eggs so that we have it ready. We can grab it really quickly for breakfast, and yeah, it's a great quick breakfast to throw in your lunch bag. So I love eggs. Next I have coffee. So I'm actually not much of a coffee drinker, but my husband is, so this is mainly for him. I'm actually a tea person and I have a ton of tea. So I just got him medium roast, house blend, nothing too crazy. Tomatoes. Grape tomatoes are actually my favorite. Right now in my garden, I have a ton of green cherry tomatoes and I'm just waiting for them to get ripened because I've gotten a taste of like one or two that have gotten red and they're delicious. They're so sweet. I actually love just having tomatoes on its own. Cherry tomatoes, I find them so sweet and so good. So I have this for throwing in salads, but also just to kind of munch on as a snack too. Strawberries. So I usually am getting my berries at the farmer's market, but strawberry season is actually over. It lasted very little for right in the beginning of summer. So now it's raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, all the other berries. So I grabbed some strawberries because I'm actually going to be making my trifle, the strawberry, raspberry, blueberry trifle that I've already shared with you guys, for a work potluck. So I needed some strawberries, and then tomorrow is the farmer's market. So I'm going to be grabbing some raspberries and blueberries from the farmer's market. Next up, I have this big old block of chopped spinach. It's almost the same price as a little 10-ounce block that you get at a regular grocery store. It was about $3.50 or less, I think. So I figured, why not grab this big block, and then I have extra for later. So that's why I grabbed some spinach. Snap peas. So I love munching on these with some hummus on its own because these are sugar snap peas. They're very sweet. Asparagus. I love sauteing asparagus and having it on the side with any of my dinner meals. All right, I got some salmon, so some fresh salmon fillet. I'm actually going to be meal prepping this right now after this video, and I'm gonna be making kind of little sections. I'm gonna chop it up and do like a honey mustard version, a pesto version, and then a lemon garlic version. And then that way I have different flavors of salmon for the rest of the week. And I find this really easy. I like to buy a big piece so that it lasts a long time and I'm not having to worry about kind of dinners later on in the week. All right, so next up I have a couple of bars. This one is a nut bar, very similar to Kind bars, but you get a much better deal. This one is 30 and it's almost the same price as the Kind bars, which are like, I don't know, 16 you get bars are in one package. So this is definitely a better deal. It's just the Kirkland brand one. So I get this just to, as a quick kind of snack to grab. And then I also found this on sale. I haven't had this before. It's the Zone bars. I know there is a Zone diet. I'm not too familiar with it. I don't really do the paleo or whole diets, so I'm not familiar with that, so I don't know what the Zone diet is, but I just saw this on sale. It's a good protein bar, had a good kind of amount of protein to all the other macros, so decided to go ahead and try it out. All right, guys, and the last thing I have is this big old watermelon that weighs so much. Summertime is a great time for watermelon, and so we probably got the smaller ones before, but not a big one, only because it's kind of hard to go through that much watermelon with just 2 people in the house. But yeah, I was kind of craving it. It's so hot in Seattle right now. It's like in the upper 80s, low 90s. So a chilled watermelon sounds so good. So this is perfect. All right, so I cleared off all of the Costco items that I got, and so the rest that I have now is all from Trader Joe's. And I did a little bit of damage, you know, some essentials, some, you know, just me being a foodie basically. So first things first, let me show you guys the flowers that I got. So these are the flowers. I love these, and they are a beautiful coral orange red color, which is one of my favorites. So yeah, I got some flowers because if you can notice, I have no flowers right now. All right, the next thing I got is these flowers. And if you guys know what the name is, I totally forgot. I remembered reading it and thinking to myself that I have to remember this, and then I forgot, of course. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments what this is called, but they're just this beautiful coral pink color that I absolutely love, and I am trying this thing where I'm going to try to keep my living plants alive. I haven't been able to be very successful in the past, but it's really funny. At work, I have all these plants and they're doing awesome, they're thriving, but at home, I just forget to water them. So anyways, this is going to be my experimental plant, and if I do well, I'm gonna get more. Carrots and celery. So these are just great snacking items. I like to just throw it into our lunches with some hummus or some sort of dip and just get a little bit of veggies in for the day. So I have, and they're kind of opened, and I'll explain why. I went shopping kind of right after work, and so by the time I was done with everything, it was dinner time and we had nothing at home. So I was at Trader Joe's trying to whip up something, you know, try to create something a little bit healthy. What I did for dinner was I had a salad already kind of prepped in the fridge, but what I paired it with was this reduced Guild mac and cheese. So this is just a little bit of a healthier version of their usual mac and cheese. I found it really good. I actually don't really like mac and cheese because it's a little too cheesy for me, but this one was really good and it had a very good amount of cheese. So I had this, and then what I paired it with was this, I used half of it already, but this mushroom medley that they have in their frozen section. And if you guys are a mushroom fan, this is so good, highly, highly recommended. But again, it's very, very mushroomy flavored. So only if you like mushrooms, which me and my husband, we love mushrooms, so this was really good for us. But so I tossed it with the mac and cheese, and then also added some of these chicken sausage. So I think in my last Shop With Me video, I mentioned that I love this particular brand just because it's completely pork free. It's a lot of chicken sausage, even though, you know, the actual meat inside is chicken, they'll still case it with a pork casing. So this is pork free, so no pork, and they have a few different kinds of variations of this. So I just chopped up a couple of these chicken sausages with the mushroom medley, tossed it with the mac and cheese, had a little side salad, and that was dinner for us. All right, next up, some more veggies. These are just some green onions that I needed for a recipe that I'm trying out, and then a red bell pepper. I really didn't want to buy the big 6-pack from Costco. I just really needed one since you already have so many other veggies. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't waste. All right, got myself some corn. We love having corn. These were 29 cents at Trader Joe's, so I got 4. All right, next I have my favorite soy chorizo. You guys already know, I've talked to death about this item. It's my absolute favorite. I don't have to, you know, thaw it out or have get ready, cook it too long. It's so easy to cook and add into things. All right, so ran out of apples, so got some apples to snack on, and then I love having spa water, as I like to call it, which is just a little bit of flavored water. I'll chop up some cucumbers, sometimes I'll add lemon, mint from the garden. I've got artichoke hearts for a recipe that I am trying out. It's everything but the bagel seasoning. Love it, you guys. If you have a Trader Joe's close to you, you must try this. All right, I got some bananas, and I tried to find the ripest bananas at the store because I want to make a recipe out of it and I want it to be ripe. And then if I don't go through bananas quick enough, which sometimes we don't, I will just peel them and put them in a Ziploc bag and toss it in the freezer for smoothies, protein shakes, anything. Frozen bananas, when you blend them, have the best consistency, like a sorbet, ice cream. All right, a couple of things that I should probably talk about so I can put them in the freezer are some of these fruit bars that I got. So here is one. This is a raspberry, lemon, and strawberry fruit bar. And then this one is just a lime one. These are really good. Not too many ingredients, which, you know, I always look for. So I've got an Asiago cheese for a recipe, and then this fat-free crumbled feta cheese, again for a recipe. Cheese is awesome at Trader Joe's. If you've ever seen, they have an entire whole wall of it and all different kinds. They also have vegan options too that, you know, I've tried. Some of them are better than others, I'll admit, but yeah, they have all different kinds. So I love going there, and if I am hosting anything, I love trying new cheeses. You guys know I love my fruit. This is a big box of Nectarines, which was only $4.99, and I thought it was just such a steal. I love peaches, nectarines, all of this. I'm running out of them actually, so I thought I'd stock up. So just got a big box of these, and they're also just really easy to freeze. If you do notice that you're not going through them fast enough, just freeze your fruits because they last forever then. 3-layer hummus. So one layer is a traditional layer, a cilantro jalapeno layer, and a spicy layer. So I just wanted to change up from the regular hummus that we always get, and you guys already know I love having carrots, celery, cucumbers, tomatoes, anything with hummus. Next up, I have these giant baked beans in tomato sauce. So cooked cannellini beans in tomato sauce and Mediterranean herbs and spices. So this sounded interesting. I love grabbing this, and then right next to it is the eggplant one. Both I feel like are very quick things to just kind of put together when you don't really have anything to eat in the house. So I've never tried this one, but I heard really good things about it, so I just wanted to try it out and see if I like it. Balela, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a savory Middle Eastern salad with chickpeas, tomatoes, and black beans. I talked about already purchasing this and trying to kind of recreate it myself. It doesn't really have that complicated of ingredients, like chickpeas, tomatoes, canola oil, black beans, onions, vinegar, parsley, citric acid, salt, garlic, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and sumac. So really doesn't have that many complicated ingredients. So I don't think it's very hard to remake. So definitely this time I'm gonna taste it and then try to see if I can make my own version of it. And if it turns out well, I will definitely share it with you guys. All right, next I just have some English muffins, polenta. So polenta is made out of corn. This is great to just kind of store away on your shelf. It doesn't need to be refrigerated unless it's opened. So quick to make, and you just kind of heat it up in a frying pan, and it kind of soaks up any flavor that you add to it, which is why I love having this on stock, just so, you know, in case I'm feeling lazy or if I need really a quick meal, I'll pull this out and just kind of add some different seasonings to it, and it's great. Reduced fat buttermilk. This is again for a recipe. I really just needed like a smaller pint of it, but I couldn't find it, so 1 quart it is. Next I have some smoked salmon. I love getting this one just because it's a small package. Crisp bread, whole grain crisp bread. This I've shared before, and if you've ever watched what I eat in a day video, this is a great snack that I always have around. I just add some peanut butter to it, even some hummus, sweet and spicy pecans. So I love pecans so much, and then this is a sweet and spicy one. It says moderately spicy, lightly sweetened, which is perfect. I want it to be complete spicy. All right, down to the last 2 items. This one is just some vanilla mint blast, as they call it. Just some mints that I picked up when I was just kind of standing around the checkout aisle. All right, so the last thing I had was, and again, another one of those, you know, if I don't have anything else going on and I need a quick dinner idea, to just throw this together. So this is a Indian fare tikka vegetables cooked with aromatic spices and a creamy tomato sauce. So someone else told me about this and they said it was delicious. I need to try it to, you know, let you really know how it is. This one had great ingredients, it looked delicious, so I'm excited to try it out and I'll let you guys know exactly what I think of it. All right, there you guys go. Those were all the items that I got from Costco and Trader Joe's. It was quite a big haul for me, but I haven't really gone shopping, like a serious shopping trip, in a long time, so I figured I needed to restock on a lot of things. I wanted to do more of a traditional haul video. I did a few of those shop with me type of videos that you guys really seem to like, but you also like these types of haul videos where I can just kind of talk about items in a less chaotic environment and less awkward environment, of course. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want me to go somewhere else, let me know in the comments. I love shopping for food, as you guys already know. I love cooking it, being around it, shopping for it, whatever. So of course eating it too, can't forget that one. But yeah, if you guys like haul videos, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.